Hello, I'm in the kitchen and that can only mean it's time for a Baking with Jim video. Now today is obviously Easter Sunday, so if you celebrate Easter then happy Easter. If you don't, then just happy Sunday. Regardless of whether you celebrate Easter or not, I think everyone likes a cake pop. Today I'm making cake pops that are supposed to look like little tiny chicks. This is what you're going to need. Vanilla extract, black icing, orange icing, I could only find a massive tub, yellow candy buttons, which I think are just yellow chocolate buttons, I don't know, plain flour, the sticks for the cake stick pop thing, unsalted butter, some ribbon for decoration, baking powder, milk, golden caster sugar and icing sugar. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 170 degrees and line a muffin tin with muffin cases. Now, I've just run this one past Tanya because I'm not sure what a muffin tin or a muffin case looks like. Apparently she said, don't worry about it, just stick it in a sponge tin. So I'm going to turn the oven on and get a sponge tin. This is a sponge tin, it looks like this. I'm learning. Got this. Now I'm going to use my little trick of getting a bit of butter and sticking it to the bottom so that that then sticks to this. You know how I feel about butter? I usually like to get cold butter so it doesn't mush everywhere. This butter is room temperature. It's mushy! Who invented butter? Like, why does someone go, do you know what, I'm going to leave that milk for a while and just keep stirring it? Oh, butter, great. Step 2. To make the sponge, place the flour, sugar, baking powder, salt. Salt? No one told me anything about salt. I've got salt though. And butter into a freestanding mixer with the paddle attachment, or in a bowl and mix with an electric mixer until you get a sandy consistency. Okay, I'm just going to use my hands. 120 grams of plain flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 40 grams of butter, 140 grams of unrefined golden caster sugar, salt. Doesn't tell me how much salt. I'm going to put a pinch in. How do I open you? Oh, my nails! I don't like that, creeps me out. Just that much, a pinch? Should have used the electric thing. I've just got lumps of butter in there. Just trying to squash out the butter. Do you know what? I reckon that will do. I'm going to call that a sandy consistency, as they have on the instructions there. Whisk the milk and egg together. Oh yeah, there is one egg involved. I forgot to tell you that because I'm an idiot, but you need an egg. Whisk the milk and egg together in a jar, then slowly add to the flour mixture and beat until smooth and well mixed. So 120 mils of milk and 1 egg.
Measuring jug is always the thing that gets me. I can never find the measuring jug.
Okay, 120 mil. Doesn't actually exist on here. It starts at 200, so we're going to use guesstimations. I'll do. Egg goes in. Slowly adding it. And beat. I think beat just means stir, doesn't it? It's quite runny for a cake. Bake in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until the sponge bounces back when touched or when skewers come out clean. Cool on a wire rack, then leave in the fridge overnight to stale. Well, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm filming this video in one day, otherwise Easter will be gone. Woohoo! In it goes. Ah, crap, it won't fit. Step 5. To make the buttercream, put the butter in a large bowl and cream until pale and fluffy. Then add the icing sugar and mix until smooth. Add milk and vanilla extracts, then whisk until light and fluffy. So, 125 grams of butter, 2 tablespoons of milk, 300 grams of icing sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okie dokie. Come on, butter. Come on, there you go. Up you come. Come on. This is literally my worst nightmare.
Whoa, wrist.
Crikey, I'm out of practice. I am not ambidextrous. Alright, I'm going to call you pale and fluffy. What you actually are is just bent around my spoon and on the sides of the bowl. 300 grams of icing sugar, in you go. The icing sugar and the butter are smooth. Now I add 2 teaspoons of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now whisk until nice and fluffy. Oh yeah, this is good. The oven just beeped, which means this sponge should be done. Oh yeah, springy. Step 6 is to remove the cake from the fridge and crumble into a large bowl until it resembles fine breadcrumbs. Then mix in some of the frosting until the mixture can be formed into small balls. Okay then guys and girls, it's a few hours later and my cake is now cool. So I'm going to crumble it up into breadcrumby type consistency into this here bowl. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to be able to make because I keep eating it. It's so good. My cake is now kind of breadcrumby, so I'm going to mix in some of the frosting and make it into little balls. I'm going to have to put my hands in that butter, aren't I? Oh! No! Is that too big of a ball? I think it might be too big of a ball. Okie dokie. One ball of buttery cake. Melt the yellow chocolate buttons, then dip a lollipop stick into the chocolate and place in the cake ball. Once you have the sticks in every ball, dip each one in chocolate to entirely cover the ball, then leave to set. I'm not sure what I think about yellow chocolate. I mean, better than yellow snow, but the yellow chocolate is melted and I have a stick in there. I have a cake ball and I'm just going to pop my stick into the cake ball. Assume I've done that right. I'm going to put them back in the fridge so they set quicker. I know I'm not, because they're too tall for the fridge now. All of my balls now have sticks in them, but I'm terrified to touch them or move them, so I'm going to leave them for just a little bit longer and I hope they set before dipping it in there and covering them entirely in chocolate. Moment of truth. The chocolate on the stick inside the ball has now set, so I'm going to try and pick one up. Oh no, that's not going to go. I'm going to have to... What do I do? I'm going to pick it up like this. Oh dear, this isn't going to work. Oh, my stick's come out already. Oh god, panic, my stick's come out. Okay, this hasn't worked. I'll just paint it on with a knife. Oh no, okay, the first one has not worked. Crap, and it fell on the second one, okay. I've managed to kind of save the second one, so I'm going to use this as a guinea pig. Second guinea pig, try again. What have I created? Happy Easter! It's going to fall off. Damn it! Oh god, that chocolate is hot and it's all over my palm! Whoa! I'm just going to hold this one in my hand for a while because I haven't thought about how to remove it yet. The time is going to kill me, but I have a candle and a corkscrew and I'm basically going to drill a hole into the candle and stick this in. Because the thing is, if I put this down, it's so top heavy, it just flops over. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Cake Pop Candle. That is a lot of orange icing. I reckon that's a good beak. Let's just stick it on. Little chody, ugly Easter chicks. If you have a go and make them prettier than I do, then use the hashtag #BakingWithJim and show me pictures.
I think they look cute, Jim. I just got home and I was
Oh my god, it tastes great.
Did they taste great?
Yeah. Oh, that's the one I dropped.
What was it? How do you know?
It's got hair on it. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a real journey for me and I feel like I've grown to human... Somebody just dropped one. It's just mushed. Click over here to go to my last video on this channel or click over here to go to my daily vlogs and I will see you very, very soon.
Bye.
Goodbye.